My friends, it is 2026, and the biggest mistake that everyone is making is coming to YouTube to be a YouTuber. I want to challenge that and show you a better way of building a business on YouTube for the rest of time. If we haven't met before, my name is Stephen Thompson. I own a social media agency called Big Daddy Digital. And for the past decade, I've been teaching people how to build a personal brand through the power of video and leverage it to build an online business. This time last year, I launched a video and it was about exactly what I'm going to teach you today. And it went viral for me. 300,000 people told me this is the thing that they wanted to watch and this is the thing that they wanted to learn. So I'm going to share it with you today because you know what? The current state of the world, the climate, nobody is coming to save us. Nobody is going to, fix this utter mess right now, but we do have the power in our own hands and we can build a digital empire. We can take a business mindset into YouTube, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that today because I've just come off the Heartbrand Blueprint, which is my coaching program, and I've just walked the guys through how to use this AI tool, which is Notebook. notebooklm.google.com. You can get it, you can get access to it, but I'm going to use it today to show you how to build your online business through the power of YouTube and not come here to be a YouTuber. Because so many people build a YouTube channel and then they're like, oh, now I want to build a business. Well, what if you came to this YouTube channel thing with a business in mind first? Now, as I say, I've used Notebook to build out some assets for my digital business, and one of them is for this YouTube video. So I'm going to take you through it right now. On the right hand side, I just dropped in the script from this video from last year. It gave me some beautiful digital assets, and then I was like, okay, now I could help other people again. Because let me show you this thing here. This is the problem, the YouTuber trap. Why ad revenue isn't enough, and you don't get stuck on the content hamster wheel, as you'll see that guy there in the bottom left hand corner. On the right hand side is the solution, is a way in which you can build an online business through your knowledge, your wisdom, your skills, and your expertise, and not be a slave to anybody. You could leave the 9 to 5. You could leave the country you're in right now if you wanted to travel the world and escape all of the politics that we're, I suppose, seeing and suffering. And on here, you'll see the numbers, you'll see how to build the business, find your winning idea, create your first digital product, build a value ladder. And those numbers and figures, the courage before confidence, the 3K to 12K, that's my business this time last year. And it's grown as we've gone on. You see the Heartbrand Blueprint, 3 steps up. That's my core product. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you through it today in kind of a mind map style. So stay with me. Let's have a look. Let's pull up this mind map. What does this digital business look like? Well, there's 5 steps I want to share with you. That graphic kind of touched upon them. But the first one is the business mindset. Come to YouTube with a business mindset. What does it look like? Well, don't come to YouTube as a YouTuber. I think that's the quickest way to burnout and exhaustion. I've seen so many people. And back in the day when I was building my agency, it's like, I want to build a YouTuber too. And no, you just run out of steam. But if you come to YouTube with a business in mind, you have a focus, you have a vision, and then you can reverse engineer the steps. And that's where step 2 comes in. Reverse engineer your goals. What is it you want to do? Do you want to create a lifestyle business? You want to create this, I hate the word side hustle, but we've all done it. We've all heard it. So it'd be familiar with you. Do you want to build that side hustle thing alongside the day job to navigate any risk? Well, you can, once you know that, like it might be like, look at the end in mind. I've noted there, 10K months. Okay, it's a cliche, but $10,000 or pounds a month, okay, over 12 months is a 6-figure business. So you might then want to reverse engineer the steps. So if you create maybe a coaching program, that if you want to create 10K months, you've got to sell it to 10 people at $1,000 or 5,000, to 5 people at 2,000. Or if you sell it at 5K, you don't need 2 sales, but at least and you can reverse engineer the steps. The biggest challenge though, come on, we've all been there, haven't we? Overcoming failure, that fear of not being good enough, that fear of, I'll let my family down. And that's why I say, don't ever leave the day job, build it alongside the day job. It's not a side hustle in a Heartbrand Blueprint, I teach a calm and stress-free way, 1 hour a day working on and in your business using a thing called the Pomodoro method. So 25 minutes of focus and then a 5-minute break, 25 minutes of focus, 5-minute break. Reward yourself, gamify the process because it creates focus and you get stuff done. So just to recap, be a business owner, stand in the power of being a business owner instead of a YouTuber, reverse engineer your goal, have the end in mind and work those steps back. And to overcome the fear of failure, you've just got to start. So that's where we go with the business mindset. But if we're going to build this business, we've got to create a content strategy. Too many people start in the wrong place. Okay. They go to the middle. Think of a timeline 1 to 10. They start at number 5. We need all this shiny stuff. We've got to start a business. Need a sales funnel. Need a website, Stephen. We need all this funky software. No, actually, what you need to do is you need to start creating content. Why? Because the content is the signal for you and your audience. The audience identify what they love, and then you create something around what they love. It's a market need has been identified. So let's go into this piece for you. Right now, what is working in the world of YouTube, you'll have seen it all over the place. This video is that authentic, raw delivery. Okay, authentic, honest, raw delivery. Tell stories as you're delivering it. Be unapologetically you. Leave your mistakes in it. Because the world of AI right now is just flooding us with perfection. And we know it's not real. AI is highlighting that for us. And the great thing is raw, honest, real, in the moment, taking a breath, having a dry mouth right now, needing some tea, but knowing it's cold, but I need to wet my lips. We know it's real and we'll resonate with that. Then your vision and values align with what you stand for. Share that through your content. Mine is unapologetically myself, honest, real, raw, in the moment, leading from my heart, serving. What's yours? What are your values? Because you pull people towards you based on your values and what resonates with you or resonate with other people. And that's how you attract an audience. You're not chasing it. You're not pushing people towards you. You're pulling people in gently because your values align with theirs and your vision of what you want to create for yourself can align with theirs and other things around them. Then next step is test the market. This is where you find that alignment so you don't have to waste time building a course, launching a coaching program, creating his offer. Test the market with your first 12 videos. And then from there, see what lands and build a product around that. This is what I did. I launched a video about how to create confidence in 2 minutes a day. Build your confidence in just literally daily diary, picking up your mobile phone, rinse and repeat, talk to it, feel comfortable, use the front facing camera because you can see a smiling face smiling back at you. Yes, it's yours. But what happens is over time, you get comfortable with your, what you look like, what you sound like, how it makes you feel. And when I did that video, camera conference in 2 minutes a day, that's the one that popped off. And then people loved it. Fortunately, having a social media agency, I already had a product in mind for that, which was Courage Before Confidence. And if you want to make great videos and get comfortable in camera in 2 minutes a day, there'll be a link around this video. You can go and check it out. It's an invitation. It's not a sale. Why? Because I know it'll help you and it's entirely up to you. Okay. That's the way of pulling people towards you, giving invitations, not sales pitches, but let the market decide. The market decided that from my first 12 videos, that was the one for my first digital product. And I showed you on that graphic at the beginning, maybe I'll bring it up again in a minute, Courage Before Confidence. As I went on, the video that went viral last year, that was the indicator for my Heartbrand Blueprint. All of the signals through my YouTube channel and having conversation with people and jumping on discovery calls. And if you'd like to jump on a discovery call with me, you can do. You'll never, ever be sold to. I'll just help you in that moment. And then you'll go away with the problem solved and you can build your YouTube channel, build your business, get comfortable on camera, whatever the challenge might be. There'll be a link around here to jump on a free discovery call. I promise I will never, ever sell to you on that call. But the 12 videos give me an indicator. Then we create the next 12, then the next 12, then the next 12. Well, we do that 4 times. And now we've got a year's worth of content, haven't we? We've 12 weeks, another 12 weeks, another 12 weeks, and another 12 weeks at one video a week. And then the identify outperforming content, that one that pops off, that's your first product. That could even be your lead magnet. If you're right in the trenches, really beginning, that could be your lead magnet. So authentic and real, align with your values in your message, share your answer 12 questions that people come to you and make them your first 12 videos, and then find the one that's popping off. I'm using the word popping off quite a bit today, and look at how you can turn that into a digital product or your lead magnet or your freebie or whatever you want to call it these days. So where are we next? From there, let's look at what this online business looks like. Okay. I have 4 products when I teach people, or a system of 4: an awareness, a leverage, a core, and a scale product. Right now, you don't need scale, because if you're just starting out and you want to build a 0 to 10K a month, that 100 grand a year business, scale, you just don't need it. When I started building out my business, this coaching program and business, I launched with an awareness product, a leverage product, and a core product. The awareness was courage before confidence. Get people camera confident, because if you're not camera confident, how are you going to make a YouTube video? How are you going to record your online course? So the first step, it's the first problem that I solve for people, is getting them comfortable with camera. Because in this day and age, we need to go on camera. Because remember, I said earlier, the business mindset. What have I done with this? The business mindset piece. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Where are we? Oh, it was content strategy, wasn't it? This piece here. Maybe I'll leave all of this in. But what I'm talking about here is the authentic and raw delivery. Okay. So I should leave this in, shouldn't I? The authentic and raw delivery. Okay. That aligns with that awareness product. So courage before confidence, honest, real people coming on camera and sharing their stuff. There's so much great video right now, which is not being edited. And you know what? I probably won't edit this one either. So an awareness product, that's that first signal from those 12 videos that is going to land for you. You could turn it into a $99 course. It could be a hybrid, maybe with a digital asset like an AI or something like that. They're quite simple to create and they really help people. And you should be looking at some form of hybrid. I've been teaching my daughter, actually. She's 23 years old. She loves makeup. She's been doing it for many, many years. Theater makeup as well as beauty makeup. And she's in the process of creating her ebook. Then she's going to do a video walkthrough of her ebook. And then she's going to offer people, an opportunity of a one-to-one. That's her awareness. It's in different levels, but she might also plug that information into an AI so it can answer the questions for our audience. Leverage, for me, a real simple way, if you're a beginner and you're starting out, is just a one-to-one call. Somewhere in the kind of, $200, $300, $400 price point where people can get proximity to you, 60 or 90 minutes. And this way you can build real rapport and relationships, and you can dive deeper into the specifics, the nuance that your client has. Core product for me is absolutely not a course. Let that sink in for a moment. It's not a course. Okay. Don't call yourself a coach either. So many cliches. You need to stand out. I believe in 2026 and beyond that if you, as the founder, the owner, the personal brand, the social celebrity, whatever you want to call yourself, if you cannot show up for your audience, you are certainly not serving. There are so many big influencers and big celebrities and big people out there who say that they're so busy and they build a team, this, that, and the other. And what happens is the proximity moves away. The business becomes diluted. It loses its heart. Every single week, I show up with my community, and it's a live 2-hour session, kind of mastermind workshop, Q&A style. They can ask me anything. We work through simple things to get them on their next step. If you are out there and you're a coach, a consultant, a course creator, and you're not showing up for your audience, then you're doing them a disservice. If you're not showing up for your clients and you're just pumping out a course, you are doing them a disservice. Do not give me the bullshit that you cannot show up for your people. They've showed up for you. They've invested in you and they want you. So why can't you give them an hour or 2 hours of your time, even in a simple group setting? That's my core program. Scale, Don't need it right now because I can build $1 million business with an awareness product, a leverage product, and a core product. And if I was starting tomorrow, this is what I would do. I would build a standalone course with an AI assistant. That's my awareness product, something that gives them a transformation. Mine is the confidence in the camera and video. The next leverage product I would build, if I was starting out completely fresh, I would give people pieces of my time. Why? Because when you're starting out, you have time on your hands, and I would sell some of my time. My core product would be a hybrid. So me showing up in a mastermind kind of style setting, I would have a course, I would have some AI assistance alongside it, and I would offer myself up on a weekly basis to solve people's problems, get them through the sticking points, help them get along so they can have that outcome. Scale product, park it, don't need it. Is this making sense? Am I going too quick? I feel I've got lots of energy right now. Let me know in the comments if this is making sense for you, because this is how I'd build an online business in 2026 right now from the beginning. Now, my sales philosophy. Most people will say, oh no, don't do discovery calls, don't do calls. Let me explain this to you. It's always an invitation, not a sale. You're nurturing and building relationships with your audience. You can provide transformations on those calls. And as I've just promised you about 5 minutes ago, come and jump on a discovery call, completely free of charge. I've got the time to do those right now. You will have to, okay? And I will never sell to you on that call. If I can help you, and I do help you, and I think you're a fit for my program, which is the Heart Brand Blueprint, I will ask you on there if you would like me to invite you back for a call at a future time, or I'll follow up with an email and say, look, I think you're a fit. I think we could work together. I think I could help you and get you to where you want to get to. Would you like to come and have a chat about that? It's always an invitation, never a sale. That way you get to make your mind up. There's no pressure. I've been completely open and honest from the gate. Yes, I have something to sell, but I'd rather serve you first. Do you know why? Do you know what the big light bulb moment here is? If I go back over a year, maybe about 18 months now, okay, I did about 80 or 90 discovery calls. Each one of those discovery calls was me learning about my audience, gathering the data and the insights to see if they would be a fit and I could build a program to serve these people. It turned into the Heart Brand Blueprint. Out of those 80 people or so, 41 people asked to for me to, well, they all said, yes, we'd love to learn more. When I sent the emails out, 41 people booked with me, okay? And 42 people booked with me. Out of those 42, 41 people joined the program because I built up rapport. I looked after them. I cared for them. I didn't sell to them on the discovery call. I invited them back at their free will. You don't get a conversion rate like that by just pushing sales all day long. I continue to deliver value through my content and help people and solve people's problems. But through that, 41 people joined my program. When we launched that, okay, I think it was a $65,000 launch. The stuff that you see online can happen and is real, and you can build a fabulous lifestyle business from it. But don't follow all this guru bullshit that you're seeing ramming down people's throats. Breathe life into their life. Show them how you can change elements of their life. I can help you build an online business. We build a lifestyle business. It's not all course. I have a specific way. It's the Heart Brand way. I did a TED talk on it years ago. Okay. There are key steps in it. And having discovery calls and having conversations with people really, really help. But the best bit is those discovery calls fuel your future YouTube videos. Ask questions, identify problems, identify a solution, tell a story, create a YouTube video, and it brings people into your ecosystem. And then you don't have to do as many discovery calls going forward because you've got so much content and people want to join you anyway. So from there, where do we go next? Here, let's just talk about the realization of money. AdSense has its limitations. It's never going to pay your bills. When I started, I was getting around 50 to 100 pounds a month through AdSense. Then about a year ago, it got to like 800 pounds a month, which was fabulous. But that's still not going to pay the mortgage. doesn't pay your rent, doesn't pay your bills, doesn't feed your family. So you need another way. YouTube is the traffic source, okay? The digital product revenue is the way you build your business. So let's just sink in for a minute. Digital products, a hybrid version of a course or a program, put you front and center. People will say that you can't scale that business. Well, guess what? You don't need to scale it now. This is phase one. Awareness product, transformation that you can help people with, leverage product, some time with you, core product where you show up front and center and deliver from your heart. That's all you need right now, because you're not going to build the same business today that you're going to run in 5 years' time. So build the business you need today to get you to that 5-year point. And over that time, you will course correct. You will adjust. You might bring some of you out of that. You might change the front end product. It might be something different. But right now, you can show up. You can be the guide, and all of your clients can be the heroes on that journey. So I hope you found today useful. I hope this has been something that's really, giving you some thoughts and some ideas on what it is you could create. And let's just go back to this for a second so you can see. The trap is being a YouTuber. The solution is coming to this world with a business in mind. Now, if this video has resonated with you, check out this next one here, which shows you the AI tools that you could use to do all the heavy lifting and build that online business in 2026.